Hello and welcome back to Easy English Chat. I'm your host, Tom.
And I'm Sarah. It's great to be with you all again.
Today we're going to talk about something everyone has, a daily routine.
That's right. Our daily routines are the things we do every day. It's a fantastic topic for English learners because we use a lot of simple, useful vocabulary and the present simple tense.
Exactly. Like I wake up, I eat breakfast, I go to work. It's the foundation of a lot of conversations. So Sarah, to start, are you a morning person or a night owl?
Oh, that's a great question. A morning person is someone who loves mornings and has lots of energy then. A night owl is someone who likes to stay up late at night. I think I'm definitely more of a morning person.
Really? I'm the opposite. I'm a total night owl. Mornings are very difficult for me.
Well, let's start there then. Tell me about your morning routine. What time do you usually wake up?
Well, my alarm goes off at 7:30 a.m., but I have a bad habit. I always hit the snooze button, maybe 2 or 3 times.
The snooze button is so tempting. That's the button you press to get 10 more minutes of sleep. So you don't really get out of bed until later.
Right. I finally get up around 7:45. The first thing I do is stumble to the kitchen and make a big cup of coffee. I really can't do anything before I have my coffee.
I know so many people like that. What kind of coffee do you make?
Just simple black coffee, but it has to be strong. While the coffee's brewing, I'll check my emails and the news on my phone. After that, I jump in the shower and get dressed for the day.
Okay, that sounds pretty standard. What about breakfast? Is that a big meal for you?
Not at all. I'm usually in a rush, so I have something quick and easy, like toast with jam or a bowl of cereal. I often eat my breakfast while I'm getting my bag ready for work.
Right. So what about you, Sarah? Your morning must be very different if you're a morning person. It is a bit different. I wake up naturally around 6 a.m., usually without an alarm clock.
Wow, 6 a.m.? I'm still fast asleep then. That's so early.
Well, I love the quiet of the early morning. The first thing I do is drink a big glass of water. Then I do about 20 minutes of yoga. It's not too difficult, just some simple stretches. It helps me wake up my body and feel energized.
That sounds so healthy and peaceful. My morning is more like chaos.
It just takes getting used to. After yoga, I take a shower and get dressed. Then I make a proper breakfast. I like to take my time, so I'll often cook scrambled eggs or make a fruit smoothie.
That sounds much nicer than my quick toast. So after breakfast, you start your day.
Yes, I usually start work around 8:30 a.m. I work from home, so I don't have to commute. My office is just in the next room.
Ah, that's a big difference. My commute, which is my journey to work, takes about 30 minutes. I leave the house around 8:30 and take the bus to my office.
What do you do on the bus? Do you listen to music?
I usually listen to podcasts or I'll read a book. It's a nice way to have some time for myself before the busy workday starts.
That makes sense. Okay, so now we are at work. Let's talk about the middle of the day. What's your afternoon routine like?
My afternoon is often for meetings, but around 3 p.m., I always have an energy slump.
The famous afternoon slump. That's when you feel tired and can't focus. What do you do then?
I get up from my desk, walk around, and get a glass of water. That normally helps. Lunch is usually around 1 p.m. for me. I often bring a packed lunch from home.
That's good for saving money.
It is. But sometimes, maybe once a week, my colleagues and I go out to a nearby cafe to grab a bite. It's nice to get out of the office.
Grab a bite. That's a nice casual phrase for getting something to eat. I do that too, even working from home. I'll walk to a local shop to buy a sandwich sometimes, just for a change of scenery.
Exactly. What about your work? What do you do?
I'm a writer, so I spend most of my day writing articles. I take my lunch break around 12:30 p.m. I try really hard not to eat at my desk. It's important to take a proper break.
I agree. It's good to step away from the screen. I finish my workday at 5 p.m.
Me too. I finish around 5, and then you have your commute back home.
Right. I get home around 5:30. The first thing I do is change out of my work clothes and into something more comfortable, like sweatpants.
Oh, me too. It's the best feeling. After I finish work, I like to go for a walk to get some fresh air. It helps me separate my work time from my personal time.
That's smart, especially when you work from home. After I change, a few times a week, I go to the gym for about an hour. On the other days, I just relax for a bit.
That's a good routine. After my walk, I start thinking about dinner. I love to cook, so I usually make dinner around 7 p.m. Last night, I made a vegetable curry.
That sounds delicious. I am an okay cook. I can follow a recipe. Sometimes I cook simple things like pasta, but other times I might just order a takeaway.
A takeaway or takeout is always a good option on a busy day. What's your favorite?
Definitely pizza. You can't go wrong with pizza.
A classic choice. So after dinner, how do you spend your evening? How do you wind down?
Wind down is another great phrasal verb. It means to relax after doing something busy. I usually watch YouTube videos or play video games to relax.
That's a fun way to relax. For me, I like to read a book or watch a show on Netflix. I try to stay off my phone for an hour before bed. The blue light from the screen can make it hard to fall asleep.
That's a very good habit. I should probably try that. I'm usually scrolling on my phone right up until the moment I turn off the light. And what time do you usually go to bed?
That's a fun way to relax. For me, I like to read a book or watch a show on Netflix. I try to stay off my phone for an hour before bed.
That's a very good habit. And what time do you usually go to bed?
I'm usually in bed by 10 p.m. and I fall asleep pretty quickly. What about you, Mr. Night Owl?
I often stay up until midnight or even 1 a.m. That's probably why I need 3 coffees in the morning.
Probably. So we've talked about our weekdays, but our routines are different on the weekend, right?
Oh, completely different. On weekends, I don't set an alarm. I wake up whenever I want, usually around 9 or 10 a.m.
That's a nice change. My weekends are more relaxed too. I still wake up early, but I will spend more time reading in bed with a cup of tea. I often do some gardening or go for a long hike.
My weekends are much less structured. I usually meet up with friends, go out for lunch, or see a movie. I also have to do my chores like grocery shopping and cleaning my apartment.
Right. It's important to have that balance, a routine for the week and more freedom on the weekend.
Definitely. This has been a great chat. I think we've used a lot of vocabulary that our listeners can use to describe their own daily routines.
I agree. We had morning person and night owl, hit this snooze button, commute to work, grab a bite, and wind down.
Great summary. And for our listeners, here's a little challenge. We would love for you to think about your own daily routine. Try to write down 5 sentences about what you do every day.
That's a great exercise. You can use the simple present tense and some of the phrases you heard today. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m., then I have breakfast. After that, I go to school.
Perfect. The more you practice, the easier it will become to talk about your life in English.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Thank you for joining us on Easy English Chat.
We hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube. We'll be back soon with another chat. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great week.